Three, two, one. Hey guys, I'm going to be talking about labels and how they can affect you. People use labels to define things like how you look, how you treat each other, and basic stuff like that. Sometimes labels can be nice, labels can be mean because some some people may call each other rude, some people may call you mean, a cheat, and those are labels. Those will define you if you stay with them. But that's not right. People can't define you. People can't say you're rude and that's who you are. No. Only the person who made you and the only person that did make you is God. No other person can do that. You can't even define yourself. If you say that you're rude and that you're mean, that isn't what God has put in you. That isn't what God made you to be. He didn't make you so that you could be mean to others or you could be rude to others. He made you so that you could be for God. He made you to be an example of what he has made for you to be. If you go out and people call you stupid, don't listen to them. Don't go to them and say that they're right. Don't give up all hope just because people say that you're lame, because that is not who you are. People are not always right, but it is nice if you give a label to someone when you give them a good label. Like if you call them nice, if you call them a good person, that isn't technically being bad, that isn't labeling someone like that isn't labeling someone the wrong way. There are good labels and there are bad labels. If you label them the wrong way, that is not a good thing. You need to label them so that make them be, you need to label them so that you can build up them. You don't want to tear them down. You don't want to break down their confidence or anything inside of them. You want to build them up. Like um in this Matthew 10:46 through 52. Then they came to Jericho. As Jesus and his disciples, together with a large crowd, were leaving the city, and a blind man, Bartimaeus, was sitting by the roadside begging. When he heard that it was Jesus of, of Nazareth, he began to shout, Jesus, Son of David, have mercy on me. Many rebuked him, and told him to be quiet. But he shouted all the more, Son of David, have mercy on me. Jesus stopped and said, Call him. So they called to the blind man, Cheer up, on your feet. He's calling you. 50, sorry. Throwing his cloak aside, he jumped to his feet and came to Jesus. What do you want for what do you want from me? What do you want me to do for you? Jesus asked him. The blind man said, Rabbi, I want to see you. No, the blind man said, Rabbi, I want to see. Go, said Jesus. Your faith has healed you. Immediately, he received his sight and followed Jesus along the road. People told him People told him to be quiet because they believed that he was nothing, that he didn't deserve to have Jesus' attention because he was just on the road. He was just sitting there on the road by himself, and he probably didn't have much money, probably didn't have nice clothes because he was blind. He didn't have any work. So when the blind man heard that Jesus was near and he called for Jesus, people told him to be quiet. They labeled him as someone who God is not interested in. They labeled him as something worthless, but he did not stop. He did not say, "Oh, I'll just quit now since they're telling me to be quiet." No, he kept going forward. He kept shouting louder and louder. That doesn't mean that you have to yell at them at the person that's telling you to um uh, to, to just that doesn't mean that you need to yell at the person that's calling you stupid. I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that you do not need them to label you. No one is able to label you. Everything that you do, everything that you are, is for God. None of it is because you are labeled that thing. You are not nice just because, oh, you're a nice person. I labeled you. Now you're forever nice. No, it's because God has made you to be nice to others. I hope that this helped a bunch of people. I hope this helped at least some people. People may comment down below that I'm stupid. I'm not going to stop this though. People are not always right. Remember that. And I hope that I can see you again in next video. Bye!